We're live now. I didn't click live on YouTube. I just clicked it on Streamlabs.
So the track temp was 68 degrees in the last one, and it's 77 in this one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, it's 66, bro.
Mine says 77.
That's the track temp, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
With Dynamics guy, dude, I told you the track was faster. I need to tweet out the stream.
Oh no. Oh no. I looped it in turn one. Yeah, Andre's not very quick. I ran him down from like 1.3, 1.4. Pretty easy here, but
Dude, I just got passed by Nate Aranda.
Nate Aranda?
Yeah,
he
he
actually
stuffed
passed
me, dude.
you? No way.
He just spun. Oh! I got Artem Petrov behind me. Let's go.
Hey Prescott, are you on the channel, bro?
He doesn't have his mic working. I don't think he knows how to fix it.
Gotcha.
It was all last time too. It was muted. Prescott, if you need help, just text me, bro.
Dude, why does you even have a J. Howard paint? Maybe I haven't updated my thing.
Okay. Stream is working.
Kyle just stuffed Yuvan to get my draft. I think some people are gonna like crash in the race just from pushing too hard.
Me too.
It's pretty easy here.
Yeah, this track is just so tough.
Qualifying up front is gonna be so important.
Dude, this dude just came right out of the pits.
John Tanda?
Yeah. That was stupid. He came out of the pits and just drove straight through the side and wrecked everyone. All right, Phil, you want a toe battle? Not toe battle. Toe give. So
Let me run a couple more laps.
I give toe, you give toe. You feel?
I don't want toe, bro.
You feel what I'm throwing down?
Yeah, man.
Wow, Petrov just hit me trying to get my draft. That guy, dude. Bent the chassis.
Oh,
That's
the
it,
pit in
we're
is
going
so hard.
That's it,
Yeah,
we're done. We're going home.
It's gnarly, huh?
It's so hard.
What, you can't beat your one, Phil?
No, of course not. Those draft.
Oh. Oh, there's Phil right behind me. Are you on one?
It's my second flyer, but kinda.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Colin Kaminsky showing up casually late.
What about Loomis?
Nobody ever knows that guy.
Oh, stay in that corner, bro. We don't stay in this corner.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right. Car on your left. Clear.
Kyle Dupel's really trying to get my draft.
He's like finally kinda on the pace, but like needs a little bit more.
I'm just gonna break the draft until he backs off.
Christian, stay behind me.
Why does Yuvan sound like Michael Duncan?
Wait, did you switch to Howard? He just told Rasmussen to stay right behind him.
Dude, maybe he. Nah, there's no way.
Car on your left. Clear.
You ever go from past Jay Howard?
Kyle Dupel tried to wreck me because I was breaking the draft.
Right, like down the straight?
Oh, into the keyhole. He like full throttled me. I was just swerving nonstop. I'm pissed, dude. I'm not going karting tomorrow.
Thought you went yesterday.
Nah, Jacob did.
Oh, and Alex.
Dude, I blew that last sector.
He invited me,
so
but I was like
bad.
just getting home, you know?
Yeah. Understeer in turn 1 is just getting worse.
Well, dude, in the draft, it's terrible. People are gonna be crashing by themselves just because of that.
Oh, what a corner. Oh.
You're gonna be hard to hang with, Phil. For sure.
No, Michael's breaking my breaking the draft. I think Kyle got really pissed.
Oh, yeah. Hang on to her, Christian.
Dude. Understeering so bad.
Oh my god. In the draft?
Think the track's slowing down at all or no?
Tiny bit.
Car on your left. You got a slow car on the right. Clear.
think he's trying to, I think he thought I was warming up my tires. I think all the Cape guys are trying to warm up their tires now.
Dude, I started swerving down the straight and Cameron Shields started doing it, like earlier. They're like, oh, they're onto something here.
That's actually hilarious.
Like tire prepping in F3.
What?
Like tire prepping, tire prepping in Formula Sprint.
What are you talking about?
You know, you have to tire. Oh god.
Oh my
5 minutes remaining in practice until the driver's meeting. 5 minutes.
God. 5 minutes till driver's meeting?
Yeah.
And then that means like 15 till quali?
Yep. 20.
Dude, I really hope I can pull off the top 5.
You got this, bro. Just keep it clean and safe, bro.
That's what I'm gonna do. Well, you get 4 laps, don't you?
Dude, if you don't qualify top 5, you're fucked here.
No, dude, I started 15th in Road
I rode
America.
America, bro.
Yeah, but who cares? I was in 2nd.
After everyone.
You wanna know what I qualified in Indy? You said the
After
same
I
thing
made
about
everyone
Indy.
pit stop because I pitted early.
The only thing that you have going for you is attrition here. You don't have the tow like you do at Road America.
Unless you're with like the slower guys, but everyone's pretty up to pace, honestly. Like, it's not like there's huge gaps anymore.
Nah, there isn't.
Ian Tandon's been practicing all week.
Who?
Ian Tandon, he's been
Yeah,
like in every single session, the whole session, every time.
He has. I hosted one last week and he was in it.
Fleet car ahead. Car stopped on the right.
Kiko Porto isn't it? Oh no, I don't have the paints. I need to install the paints again, dude. I'm gonna do that during the drivers meeting.
Mine
I'll
was
go to
like
the back.
magic, bro.
Do you have
You
trading
got a fleet
paints?
car on the right.
No.
I have the paints they sent me.
That's why yours works. If you have trading paints, so you can see like paints in normal races.
Yeah.
Well, you don't though, because or else you
But
wouldn't be able to see the Road to Indy ones.
But I messed with doo-doo.
Oh, you mean custom liveries in official races?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Could I run down doo-doo, get in his head or something?
Yeah, for sure.
Gonna run him down right here.
I think it's so funny when people, when they like pride test you going into the brake zone after you just ran them down.
Yeah.
Huge aero wash, even a second back in turn 1. I still don't understand why they didn't change it back to what it should have been in the first place with the fuel. I think they were worried about somebody like starting from the pits or something and like filling up like before the green. I think that's what they were worried about.
Possible.
Can you imagine if somebody did that?
Daniel Morath.
Did he do that?
Yeah, the truck race that we did.
Are you serious?
Loomis' series.
He started from the
way.
pits?
No, he pitted on the pace lap.
Loomis just joined. Dude, I'm really blowing corners right now.
I'm gonna go get some food. Some more food. The first pit, the first pit
That's
box
it,
here is
go.
so bad. Oh my god.
Yeah, you
That would have been like a second and a half slower, probably.
see what I'm talking about? Alright, I'm gonna hop in the driver's meeting channel and I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Same.
Wait, where's the meeting room? Which one is? Oh.
Channel User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel.
You boys ready?
Dale, yeah.
I wasn't talking to you, man.
Back off.
Oh yeah.
User
No
joined
love.
your channel. User joined your channel.
Checkered flag practice. Checkered flag. All drivers escape out and return to pit road. Depending on what's closer, head to the driver's meeting room, please.
User joined your channel.
All drivers again escape out and
User
return to pit
joined your
road. Driver's meeting, please. To stay in this race session.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Hunter, did you go home or are you here in the U.S. somewhere?
User joined your channel.
I'm here in the U.S., Johnny. At the
Okay.
Pap's house, so yeah.
User
Oh,
joined
good,
your channel.
good.
Joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User was moved to your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Got breakfast of champions right here.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel. User joined your channel.
All right, I believe we have everyone in here for today's meeting. Drivers, guests, welcome to the final race here, round 5 of the Ricmotech Road to Indy, presented by Cooper Tires eSeries. The racing has been amazing, and the fans are loving the broadcast. We do appreciate the great show that all of you have put on here this season. Today, we will crown a champion for this inaugural season, and their designated COVID-19 relief charity will receive $2,600. We do appreciate all the sponsors involved, as well as all of you drivers who have come out and posted these entry fees to go to those charity relief funds for this COVID-19 that we've all been dealing with here over the last couple of months. We do appreciate all of you being a part of the series. Once again, a big thanks to the Road to Indy team. We can't express enough the gratitude we have to them for all of their hard efforts and getting this eSeries put together for all of you, and of course Anderson Promotions for their hard work and putting this event on as well. Been just a tremendous experience to work with all of them, and we do appreciate it. We're also grateful to Cooper Tires. They have been a very essential part of this whole eSeries championship, and we're looking forward to many more of these here moving down the road. We also want to extend a huge thank you out to Ricmotech Racing Simulators and Frank Rico for all of his support, for sponsoring the eSeries, and of course providing all of his fantastic tech support throughout the season. I know he was able to help several of you with computer issues, headset issues, and all of that. So Frank, thank you so much for being with us here for the season. I do want to send a big thanks to all of the staff here at Extreme Motorsports, and of course everyone at Ricmotech eRacing and Management for all their time and efforts, many hours went into getting this series up and going, and we're looking forward to season 2 coming up here very soon. I'm going to go ahead and hand things over to the most important people here. That's going to be our race director, Mr. Ryan Cobb. Ryan, you have the floor, buddy. Let's have a good race today, gentlemen.
Thank you, Kev. Welcome to race 5, the final race of this season, guys. Thank you for everything so far, just the improvements and everything that we've seen since week 1 has been immense. A lot of people getting even more used to Sims, and it's just creating some fantastic racing out there. So let's end this season on a high note, going into season 2, and just getting more people involved in watching you guys and supporting you guys out there during these trying times. Myself, along with Mr. Johnny Unser, will be up in race control, along with a few more eyes again, as we have the past 4 weeks. So please mind what's going on track. A lot of incidents, kind of different track conditions that we've had at any other track so far this season. A lot of incidents in practice, so let's make sure that we are minding our P's and Q's when we get out there on track. This is not a very long pace lap here at Mid-Ohio. The pace lap is only going to be about 2 corners long. So we're not going to have any tire scrubbing. You're going to be immediately packed up and paired up as you deploy when the safety car leaves. And essentially right after that, we actually just want you guys getting up to 45 miles an hour. Just let that safety car get away on the start here, and we'll go over that start procedure in just a moment. As we've had for the majority of this season, there's a 25x incident limit that is enforced, that once you hit 26x, you will lose 1 championship point. A drive-through penalty will be enforced if you hit 36 incidents, and a disqualification at 46 incidents as well, too. We don't want you, if we call you out for that, please stay out of the way and return to pit road for that disqualification. If you pass pit entrance 1 time with that, we will just go ahead and disqualify you. But we're trying to avoid cars just disappearing on the broadcast if possible. So if you do get at 46, just be respectful. Pull to pit road that next time by. So that disqualification can take place on pit road and not on track in the middle of a corner. Remember that the excessive swerving that we've had since COTA, it's been minimal, but don't do that, please. You get 1 move constituting a block. Breaking the draft does not work in iRacing, and in fact, it's probably going to slow you down more than anything else. So you do get 1 move for a defensive action for the block, but do not swerve back and forth trying to break the draft on the straightaway. You will be at least warned and possibly penalized, depending on the severity, for the excessive swerving, which goes along with blocking as well, too, which, again, blocking constitutes a proactive move that you make first. If you make a reactive move compared to the driver behind you, or if you make that proactive move and the driver goes back to the outside and you try and make a second move, that will constitute blocking during this race today. It's not necessary to immediately jump on the radio and let us know. We have lots of eyes in the sky. We have a great software program that lets us know when incidents happen. So don't immediately just jump on the radio. Focus on the race. We'll post the messages of incidents being reviewed and then the result of those reviews at that point. It is possible that if many incidents are happening at one time, you could just see a straight penalty message. There's just a lot going on up here as well, too. So obviously, if you get a straight penalty, that means it was being reviewed. And then obviously that is the outcome of the review at that point.
That
if
pizza
you
was
feel,
really
though,
good.
and it's minimal, but if you feel that something has been missed and maybe a lap and a half has gone by, just come on, give us a quick message so it's not distracting to the rest of the drivers. Call out to race control, maybe the car number, the lap number, what happened in a turn if possible, and then we'll review at that point. We review anything that you guys ask, but don't make it excessive. Know that most stuff is already caught by us. There may be just a couple that we might miss, and if you feel you've been done wrong, just call that out to us at that point. The most common penalty, as has been all season, is a drive-through, especially if it's coming from race control. To kind of separate from that, obviously, if iRacing gets a penalty, any type of cut course, slowdown that you don't serve, or speeding in the pits, bad pit entry, bad pit exit, if you get a penalty from iRacing directly, you do have to serve that penalty as it has been called. We will not clear iRacing given black flags, but if you get a penalty from us, unless it's a disqualification, it will 99% of the time be a drive-through penalty. So please just do as it's called out. iRacing will still show the black flag as a stop and go, but please just drive through the pits. We will clear it for you. And again, if you've already done your drive-through and we can confirm that and we don't clear the black flag, call that out. We will get that cleared immediately once we review that you did serve that penalty. Fuel has been limited so that you will have to make one pit stop. We estimate that you can probably run up to about 30 minutes max on that pit road fuel, or about 15 laps total. So gauge your strategy off of that. Your exact results may be might vary based upon how much fuel you saved and how much draft you're using as well too. You can decide on that strategy whether to run the first tank all the way dry before you come in, or whether you stop at the earliest possible window. We're thinking that you'd have to go at least 15 minutes into the race. So obviously you guys have done the practice. You'll know that's just an estimation. So don't think that necessarily just when you hit that 15-minute mark, that's going to be good either. So based off of your practice, but that's the estimation, that you have to be at least 15 minutes in the race so that you can make it the entire way. You will have the one fast repair. Someone's mic is open.
Hey, wake up.
Cameron. You will have the one fast repair this race, so just make sure that if you do have to come to the pits to serve that, you want to be as quick as possible. You can still take your fuel, but uncheck your tires as well too, just to make that as quick of a stop as possible for you to get that repaired. F3, great relative, especially if you have spun off track and knowing where the cars are around you. Lappers, if you're starting to get a blue flag, mind where that is. If the leaders or the person giving you the blue flag coming from behind gets to about a second and a half, unless you are still on the lead lap trying to maintain and you're battling for position, please just go ahead and yield that position so it's not affecting that race ahead. We don't call out other drivers either. We've been pretty good about that all season, just a couple incidents here and there, but have at it in team speak, talk to each other there, argue about it there, but do not have any type of that chatter in the actual race session itself. Save that for team speak. If you are involved in a wreck on track and it can't be driven back safely, if you're crabbing all over the place, don't pull back on track in an unsafe manner, trying to re-enter. And if you can't make it back, if you're driving 30 miles an hour and you feel like you hit the gas and you're going to spin around, it's probably best just to escape in tow. We don't want to have any incidents affect the outcome of this race that are unwarranted at that point. At the end of the race, especially the last race of the season, we want to do it up for the broadcast. Please make sure that you are returning to pit road. You can stop in the first pit stall and escape out, but podium finishers will call out the podium immediately afterwards. If your car number is called, please stop on that start-finish line. Podium finishers, positions 1, 2, and 3 there. And again, they will start to pull up drivers. Not only the podium finishers, if a few of you stay behind, there's a chance of being interviewed there as well too for any friends, family, or sponsors out there as well. So let's just do it up. If you've got some time to stay, there's definitely a chance for you guys to get interviewed after this race. We'll take some questions here in just a few moments, but I'll give Johnny the floor for some comments as well.
Hey, everybody. First of all, thanks, Ryan, for the great job that you've done in race control. Ryan and his staff have really done a good job. I want to bring Ryan over and have him observe in some of our races because he's really on the ball. What we're doing, there's about 5 of us that are watching the race, just so you guys know. We have a program running in the background, and it tells us when there's contact. It tells us when somebody's in the pits. It tells us kind of everything, a reset, a tow. It lets us know everything that's going on. We can hit a link or hit a name and it says contact. It'll show us your incident right away, and we can look at it in any one of the iRacing views. So unlike real racing, we can see almost everything that goes on here. Where on our real races at Real Race Control, we're up to what the camera guy happens to show at the time. So kind of a neat system that we have here. I've learned a lot and really enjoyed working with these guys and learning about the electronic world on this end of things. As far as the racing goes, it's been awesome. I really hope that we have a good race. You guys are going to have cold tires the way iRacing does it. You only have 2 corners, I guess, before you're going to get the greens. So really be heads up in these first few corners. It'd be nice to not have a big pile up in the last race. Let's try to get to racing and let everybody have a clean shot at this. Series 2, I don't know how much you guys know about Series 2 yet or how much we're supposed to say, but I'll tell you a little bit. We're starting. It's going to go to Wednesday nights. The first race will be Wednesday night, May 6th. We'll run every Wednesday night for 5 races after that. We're going to run 3 ovals and 2 road courses. And Robbie and I and the group have really pushed hard to run these ovals, and we think we need to practice at them. to take it, you know, I really think it's
Hey,
going to
Alicia.
help us when we get to the real racetrack when we're running and racing on these ovals in the sim. So 3 ovals and 2 road courses. That announcement will be coming out soon if it hasn't already. That's about all I have. Let's any questions from anybody?
Why are you doing it Wednesday? Just so I know.
We're doing it Wednesday because well, for
It's a
one,
way better schedule.
I can't tell you right now because it hasn't been announced who the series sponsor is. So we have a new sponsor that's going to, you know, sponsor this series. And they really wanted it on a weekday evening with the thought that we're going into nice weather and that people don't want to take up their Saturdays on it at the middle of the day. So that's why we're going to an evening. They'll start at the races themselves will start at 7 p.m. Eastern. So you guys will need to be getting online at whatever time, 5:30 or something like that Eastern.
All right, that's nice. Unfortunately, I won't be racing then, but whatever.
Okay.
I have
That
a
was
question
so
as
petty.
well. If somebody's like swerving down the straight to break the draft, and there's somebody behind you, and you're following the guy in front of you to get their draft, and they're swerving, is the guy in the front of the pack going to receive the penalty?
Yes, the car at the front of that pack is responsible for that, so there's no need to do that. Again, that car at the front of the pack dictates if they want to throw a block, if they want to be proactive and block from a run coming up from the draft, that's fine. But we don't need to swerve. It doesn't react quite the same way that real life does. And again, honestly, if you're doing it as the leader, not only do you risk getting a warning and possible penalty from it, but it doesn't do much here in iRacing at that point. And like I said, it most likely, from all of my experience, just race control and driving myself, it hurts you worse. You're just scrubbing off speed. Again, it's one of those things where the sim doesn't necessarily line up with real life on there. So, and it honestly just kind of looks a little ridiculous on the broadcast. So there's no need for it. We can race clean without it. You can still throw the block, but again, proactively. But if we start to swerve, especially back and forth, 5 times down the straightaway, that's a little unnecessary. If you do throw that block and the guy behind doesn't exactly have a run on you and you want to set yourself up going into the corner entry, that's going to be fine. That's not going to be penalized as a block going back. Obviously, going in on the very inside of the corner is not going to set you up for a great corner. But you also can't do it if that guy has got a run. He's got to the outside of you at that point as well, too. So use your best judgment. What we're trying to cut down on is the excessive swerving, where we're literally swerving back and forth 5 times on the same straightaway.
Are we allowed to warm up the tires on lap 1? Because we're not going to get an out lap?
If there's time, you can warm them up. I don't know what it's going to look like. I quite don't know where we're going to first see the cars.
Wait,
Right?
Yeah,
so
not on...
are we starting after turn 2? Is that it?
No, you're starting at the normal start-finish line. iRacing starting there. We are not changing it. For this season, for this track, we are not changing it to the back straightaway. You will go, and I thank you for calling that out. I did not go over that. So the leader of this race we pretty much roll off at about 45 to 50 miles an hour. The safety car is going to go at 55. So stay there between 45 and 50. Let him slowly get away. Your start zone pole sitter, which you'll be driver's left on the track. Your start zone is between pit in and the apex of the last corner.
What did you say it meant to, Alicia?
So we've been calling out green flag. There's not going to be a lot of time between when the leader goes and between when iRacing throws the green flag. So leader, you can go anywhere between pit in and the apex of the final corner. And then when iRacing calls, obviously, if you see him accelerate, do not anticipate if you're in the far back. You're still going to be around the last corner at that point. And we really do not want any kind of front to rear contact with the car in front of you. Don't anticipate. iRacing will throw the green flag. They'll call it out. You're free to race. But at that point, you still have to mind the fact that there's going to be drivers to the side of you and in front of you at that point as well, too. So not a long pace lap, not a long start zone either. It's just the way this track is. So leader, please go anytime between that point once the safety car is pulled in. And then cars, you can start to accelerate after that when the cars in front of you do and when iRacing throws the green flag.
Is it top 28 make it in? Is that what the number is?
Yes, top 28.
Copy.
Any other questions from anybody? If
gonna
not,
be right back.
let's go ahead and
User
get
left
to
your
practice.
channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your disconnected from your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User left your channel. Disconnected. User left your channel. 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 User left your channel.
It in yet. I need to practice. Hey, is it 4 gallons of fuel? I'm assuming.
No, it's 3. I
It's
just
3.
calculated it. For
Are
real.
you sure?
Yes, bro.
I did a
Whoa,
race run.
whoa,
I did a
whoa.
45-minute run last
Rating.
night, and I ended
Oh
with
my
like
god.
I had like 4 laps to go still.
With 3 gallons.
Yeah.
4 laps to go still. What
Yeah.
lap did you pit?
I pitted when I had less than a gallon.
Practice is over. Head on in.
Well, I pitted at the very end, but yeah, I had less than a gallon.
Oh god, I still didn't get a practice of pit in. Dang it. Qualifying. Are you guys all muting?
Yeah.
Green flag qualifying, 4 laps or 15 minutes, whichever comes first, green flag.
Sound muted.
Let's see what we can do.
Green, green, green.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is my game lagging? Alright, hopefully that fixes it.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, I got an off track. Fuck. Mistake. P3. That's it. Maybe still P1? No, fuck.
Alright, there's the
It should have
chicken
been
flag.
P1. Fuck, the keyhole so bad. Whatever. I saw my optimal and I started to get excited, but...
Sound resumed.
It's close,
Good
man.
job, Beeves.
Dude, I absolutely fucked my lap, bro.
I did too.
I had like... Honestly, I had like completely given up on the lap, and then I just kept driving and ended up improving on my lap anyways.
Oh no way. That's the worst, dude.
I know. Dude, I almost... When I first went out for qualifying, when I first went out for qualifying, I had like huge frame drops. I was like, oh my god. So I like bailed out. It was like right coming to it, my first lap. So I bailed out on it.
Now I have a
Okay,
20-point
so
lead.
just so we're clear, we need 3 gallons
3 clicks from 0, yeah.
and no tires.
No tires.
Okay, Braden, if you fuck me again, there's no, you're not gonna be forgiven.
Why don't you do your own calculations then?
Well, Phil said it too, so it must be right.
Yeah, I did a 45-minute run last night at work.
Dude, you're such a tryhard.
Yeah. Dude, that was the championship round. Come on now.
Yeah, that's true. If I was in your position, bro. I mean, dude, look at it, dude. It's flaw. I mean, you went a 15-1 in practice. 10th quicker than everyone, except for Barrichello. Wally, not a 10th quicker than everyone. Not a 10th.
I'm 10.
I'm a 10th off McElroy. Dude, my lap was so bad. Dude, now I'm in P4 with Castro on my inside. Great, dude. Great. We're crashing turn 1. And
Brayden, you have to
Barrichello
get
right
by
behind
Miguel.
him.
Look at this
So.
perfect turn 1 on my fastest lap that ended up being terrible. Dude, I just went completely sideways in keyhole. Completely sideways.
Dude, me too, dude. I drifted all of keyhole on the last lap.
God damn it.
Did you do it too? Did you drift all of keyhole on the last lap?
Yes, that was my quickest lap. I was a 10th up on my optimal. My optimal would have been like a 4.
Dude, I went through keyhole on my last lap and I just lost it. And I got a 0x on the wall coming into like turn 11 or whatever.
Oh, really? Into the left?
Yeah, I rubbed the wall.
Yeah, you get super close right there.
It really stacks up at the 8s, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Christian,
Dude,
you
that's why-
finally separated yourself from Prescott.
Yeah, dude, P4, I'm hyped.
You were like always like right next to Prescott.
I know. It's because I didn't have the triple screens, bro. I got the triples, and now it's much easier to play. Much. Dude,
Dude,
I'm
if Loomis
nervous
got
for
2
only
tenths,
the
he
pit
would've gained a lot.
stop. Dude, look at poor Lumi, bro. Where's Lumi? Why isn't he in our chat? Oh, he was 18th. That's not that bad, I guess.
He poked me and he's like, I just woke up.
Will Holtz Racing said, "Did Braden just call iRacing a game? I'm pretty sure it's a sim. I'm sorry, I hurt your feelings."
Dude, and I got beaten by my other teammate once again. Not happy.
I don't remember calling it a game though. When did I call it a game?
I have no idea. Oh, is that in your stream?
I probably fucked on my lap. Was like, "Fuck this game."
That's funny. Dude, Shields was really fast and
Dude, a lot of
not
people
really
aren't
fast,
making
but-
it.
I know, dude. Look at
Petrov didn't make it. Flynn Lazier didn't make it. Eric Nori didn't make it. Matthias Ramirez didn't make it. Lucas Cole didn't make it. Nate Aranda, Timothy Pagliuso.
I'm surprised that
Josh Green and Reese barely made it.
dang.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
What? How is Reese was pretty quick in Coda. Now he's a second off me. That's so weird. Like, he was probably a bit quicker than me in Coda. Oh, I did still have my single, maybe.
1x3 of his laps now.
Do you think triples helped you?
Bro.
On speed?
Bro.
Helped me.
Dude, not even close. I had a 65-inch screen TV that was 30 hertz.
Oh my god, it was 30 hertz?
Yes,
Dude,
it was
how
terrible.
was that input lag?
What'd you say, Phil?
You ever played like Call of Duty on that thing and you're like 3 seconds behind?
On the TV, yeah, dude, it's
65
terrible.
inch.
Yes, that's what I play Fortnite on my, like, I watch Netflix in my room on my Xbox, and when I play Fortnite on it, I just can't kill anyone, and then I'll play, like, on one of my buddy's little,
tiny monitors.
Gaming monitors, and it's just...
Yeah.
Did you hear Doodoo be like, did you hear Doodoo during the driver's meeting? He's like, oh, that I will not be racing. I was like, that was like the most petty thing you could have said.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side.
Okay, do you guys have your fast
closed
repair
right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so fast repair check, 3 gallons and 0 tires. We're looking good. We only used 7 gallons in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's probably a lot. It's a rotary.
Dude, we can actually do our 1, 2, 3 in this one, boys. We could do the 1, 2, 3.
We need to do the
podium
1, 2, 3. We're
lockout.
starting second, first, and fourth.
Dude, but Hunter's gonna be quick, bro, in the draft.
Yeah.
I gotta be careful.
Hopefully he's more conservative than last week.
I don't know though, cause championship.
The championship doesn't matter, bro. It's a sim racing championship.
Matters to Phil, he's in the lead.
Yeah. But like to Hunter, dude, he just showed up last race.
Yeah, but he's been practicing for this one for a minute, dude. We go straight green, right?
Yeah, dude.
Oh god. Oh god.
We get 1 corner.
Drivers to your cars, please. Drivers to your cars.
That's gnarly, dude.
Oh man, I forgot to put on deodorant. Dang.
Same.
Drivers reminder: no tire scrubbing, short pace lap, no tire scrubbing.
And you know
stay
you were
packed up and
straight
pair up
sweating on those quali laps.
Pack up and pair up immediately.
I actually was pretty calm. Like
I'm gonna be
I had almost
top to
done.
bottom sweat.
I had almost done like such a little amount of practice that I was like, okay, whatever happens, happens.
It's gonna be the most stressful sim race of my life.
Phil, where are you gonna punch off, bro?
I don't know.
Go like right around the right-hander. I think that's where you kind of have to go. Should we spin the rears?
No, dude, my frames dropped. Oh no.
No.
Dude, that's what happened to me, bro.
I'm at 30
All
FPS
cars,
right
start
now.
speed,
No.
45 miles per hour, 72
Gonna be like this
kilometers
for
per
10
hour.
minutes
Prepare
or
for the
so.
start speed,
Get
please.
ready.
No
Going green.
way.
Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag. Green flag. Pit road is now open.
Sorry, Corey. I'm bad.
I can't believe this right now.
Is it bad?
It's so bad. Really bad, dude.
Okay, you are the leader.
Oh, come on, come back to me, please.
Dude, I looped it. Now I'm in frickin' P6.
Keep pushing. Dude, come on, please. Come on, computer. Just don't do me like this, man.
I can't believe I looped it out of P3, dude.
Dude, I'm at 25 FPS still.
Dude, I can't believe I did that, seriously. I might be able to...
You got a lot of time, bro.
I'm 5 seconds back from P3. I can somehow still see you guys. I have no idea how I can. Oh, I'm coming back. Me and Hunter both spun out in the same corner. He spun out right behind me.
Saw that. Come on, Frank.
Dude, work together.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that.
Who's 03?
Reese, I think.
Oh.
Dude, I'm gonna freaking lose my shit. Still not back.
Dude, I've caught all the way back up to the pack behind you.
Nice.
Well, not all the way back, but I'm almost there.
Dude, it's getting worse. Why is it getting worse? What the fuck, dude?
What times are you guys running?
I don't know. Dude, I can barely see my screen. I fucking, like, I don't know.
Well, you're in P2, just hold on to it, and you win the
Yeah.
championship. You should easily be able to hold on to it. Well, that's Porto in fourth.
Alright, I'm muted from them. I feel bad talking when... Phil's having issues, but I told him, man. I told him I got frame drops, so... I fixed it. But just need to keep my head down now. Got a 2-second gap, so we're out of the drafts mainly. I was worried about that 1 second interval, because 1 second back he can get a big toe and just stay right in it, but... About 15 minutes in. Oh, what a corner. Phil does not sound very happy. I wish I had my chat up, but I had to close out because of the frames, so. I'm not ignoring you guys, I promise. Peter Dempsey retired. Christian is still in 6th. Still silence in the room. Six laps of fuel remaining, probably 5 laps. Bill's getting backed up into doo-doo.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Ow, I poked my eye. Ryan Norman, black flag. Got a pit in 4 laps. Oh, it's gonna get dicey back there. Pit in 3 laps. Christian seems to be struggling a little bit to get up to the pack, but they're all right there. Two laps. Oh, Phil is not in the race anymore. What? Maybe he
You've got
pitted?
about 2 laps of fuel.
He might have pitted.
It's so hard to pass when everyone's in the draft, dude.
That's exactly how it is in real life. So hard to pass here.
Yeah.
There was like 2 passes in all of our first USF race here. It was like 2 passes the whole race.
Are you pitting?
No, I'm pitting next lap. I could almost stretch it out 2 more, but it's too close. Did Phil pit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you crashed out.
No, dude, it's just I fucking have 25 FPS. How am I supposed to drive with 25 FPS, dude?
Yeah, my calcs were right, because I said I would pit on lap 22. I'm even better than my calculations.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Yeah, dude, I still got 0.3 remaining.
What happened?
He just tried to pass him, I think. Oh,
I'm all the way at the front all of a sudden.
Come on, baby.
Move it, move it!
Oh, come on, Colin. Thanks, Colin. Just had flashbacks to St. Pete race 2 when Colin exited the pits like and almost took me out.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Okay, are you...
is he doing what I think he's doing?
Yeah.
I got crashed. Fuck! God. Castro just parked it in front of me, dude. Well, that's it for me. Good luck, boys.
Bummer, dude.
Yeah. Whatever.
Car on your left. Still there. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Christian, you got to drive through. Oh, you already left.
What was the point of that? It would have been quicker if he stayed behind me and got my toe. Rip the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Been racing for 33 minutes and my frames are still at 25 FPS.
Usually it just gets worse.
Usually it fixes itself for me.
Come on, Corey. Blue flag, blue flag.
Dude, I got 3 lap cars in front of me.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left.
Prescott, rip.
Oh my god, we're back. Oh, we're back.
With 7 minutes to go.
Only took fucking the entire race. Dude, it's literally like driving a different car now. Oh, it dipped down again. Oh no.
Is yours bad in the last sector?
No, dude, it's the whole track. I'm just 25 FPS the entire track.
Mine got really bad in the last sector when I went through the first time in qualifying, so I immediately bailed out and changed my settings.
The thing is when I have good frames, like I can drive it very aggressive and like not worry about crashing. But with the bad frames, like I'm just scared about crashing everywhere.
Yeah. Just limp it home now. It's like 2 laps to go. Hunter crashed. Hunter just disconnected. Maybe I can get a fast lap on this last lap. Or 2 to go, sorry. Get the toe a little bit. Come on, Michael. Get out of the way, dude.
Car on your left. Clear. You've got about 5 laps of fuel. White flag, nice and smooth.
Michael has to do 1 last lap. That's funny.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, boys. Hey, Forza Exclusive Autosport. Woo!
You won. See you in victory lane.
You gotta pick up the rubber for these virtual scales. You never know. Good race, Phil.
I was so nervous the whole time. I was like literally getting run down by doo-doo. Like I was getting run down by Christian and the whole pack, and I was so scared. I was like, dude, is this really how it's gonna end?
This is really
with
how
the frame rate drop.
You gotta pick up rubber, man. This house
How do
properly
we do
done.
donuts in this car?
Donuts?
Yeah, donuts. I got an idea.
In the grass?
Yeah, I'm gonna start spinning them in the grass and then come on.
Like Alexander Rossi? Are we going to the start finish?
Yeah. Dude, we would have had such a good race if I didn't have frame drop. It would have been like a crazy battle at the end, I feel like.
Yeah, it would have been. Are you not going to the start finish?
No, I am. Oh, that's all she's got.
That's all she's got.
Hello guys, just came to say congrats.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks, man. Good race.
Yeah, good race.
Yeah, good job, Brandon. Good job, Philip.
Good championship, man.
Yeah, it was okay.
Alright, we're good. Let's go do donuts.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
Alright.
Oh!
Dude, it's a one tire fire.
Oh, come on. Stop aiming at the wall.
Oh. Reverse donut.
Reverse donut?
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. This is probably so embarrassing. They're like, what are these idiots doing?
That's fucking embarrassing, dude. I cannot do 2 in a row.
I can't do 2.
I can't either.
User was moved out of your channel.
Alright, well, there went Phil. Nice job, guys. Braden, Doo-Doo, you guys will be, got interviews incoming too.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good job surviving, Doo-Doo. That was crazy after coming out of the pits.
Yeah, I thought Kiko was going to be my friend for that, but guess not. Whatever. Karma.
No, it wasn't just him, man. It was just where you happened to come out. There was a lot going on, so.
Yeah, he could have avoided some stuff, but karma got him. Yo, Braden.
What's up?
User left your channel.
Did you have any type of like, not secret, but like, were you putting like 4 guns, or were you clicking like in the middle of the pit box so you can go faster? Something like that.
What do you mean?
Like, did you stop and put 4 guns now? Cause like we don't have the championship anymore, so you can tell me some info.
No, I put 3 gallons every time.
Yeah, I finished with the 1.1 gallon, so I could have put 3. I put 4 now, but
Road America was the only one where you couldn't put.
yeah.
I need to look at my chat, dude. I had Phil had frame drops that whole time, and I realized I was having frame drops and.
Yeah, I don't know why this Pro Mazda always has frame drops. Like, I'm always under what I'm used to. I don't know why. Do you like driving this car?
I mean, I would have much rather had it be a different car.
Yeah, me too. Like a 3.5 or just a Formula 3.
2 foot back at it again.
What is it?
I had like I was just cruising in the middle of the race because I had a big lead, but I had one moment where I went sideways at the end of the straightaway.
Dude, imagine you just crash it. That would have been
awful.
What
That would have been
happened to
awful.
Phil? Why was he like so slow in the middle of the race? Was he just
Because he
like
had huge
cruising?
frame drops. He was running 30 FPS.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I changed mine in qualifying. That's why I didn't have that. Because I had it in qualifying. I did my outlap and then like instantly changed all my settings. Get the
Mate,
champagne out.
I raced Indianapolis with 21 frames per second.
Oh my god.
User joined your channel.
I felt like I was in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
GG boys.
GG man. Dude, why can't you do the race if it's on Wednesday?
Because I have my own Brazilian league.
Oh.
Braden, you ready to get whooped at the ovals?
The ovals? Dude, I love the ovals on iRacing.
I'm godly.
Yeah.
You can't beat me.
Yeah,
Dude, let's
yeah,
do-
can you even shut the fuck up? I beat you in Indy.
I out-qualified
I
you.
think
You
we
only
should
beat me
do-
because I wrecked.
I think we should do B fixed. Instead of the Pro Mazda.
Dude,
I think we got to
think
do
the
the dirt
freaking-
street stocks.
The freaking Miata.
Street stocks at Charlotte?
Dirt street stocks.
Street stocks.
I'd rather do Miata than Pro Mazda.
Nah, I hate the closed wheel cars. I got my waffles here, Braden.
Nice. Alright, stream, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It looks like there's gonna be another series, so we'll probably stream that. But see you all later. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for all the congrats and everything.